for the Rockets are ready to engage in a third conference showdown. And it's another road game for the Magic. Facing off here against a very talented club guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
A little extra incentive here tonight, Kevin, because this is the last time they'll face this club. There's 2 meetings between the two this year, and they're 1-0 already. They'd love to sweep the series.
That's exactly right, Steve. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you love to go undefeated against an opponent over the course of a season. And, of course, just the opposite is true as well. Getting swept, no fun at all.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Now Oladipo, after the missed 3 from Fry. Out to Harris, wide open. Almost, but it rolls out. On offense, here are the Rockets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
That was no picnic, guys. They barely hung on at the end of regulation and finally pulled it out in overtime.
Because of the way they got it done, Steve, that could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season.
Payton kicks to Vucevic and stolen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, very solid offensive execution out there.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it and had them.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
He faded back on that one to give himself some room.
Now, if you can't get around your defender, sometimes the best way to get a shot off is to go to that fadeaway.
And Fry kicks to Howard. It's Harden to the drive, and that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Harris kicks to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. No luck. Good work defensively by Jones. Rockets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Gordon with it. Picked up by Harris. Jones, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Payton can't get it to go.
Couldn't convert. A nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Fry passes to Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
Harris kicks to Oladipo. Harris against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Payton dishes to Oladipo. Vucevic trying to get open. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his first points in this one.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
High inside, covered by Payton. No good from Fry. The Magic trailed by 3. Orlando moving the ball around. Payton outside. Ariza against Harris. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's Fry, covered by Payton. Fry passes to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Fry. Jones kicks to Fry. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out. And I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
Payton dishes to Harris. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Houston in the lead. Jones with the screen on Harris. And Fry has it in the corner. All alone. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Fry's got 7. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. For the Rockets, Montejunas is checked in for Howard. Robert Covington comes in for... And it's McCallum in for Trevor Ariza. Left to play in the first. Williams attacking. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Here's Fry. He had 31 points to win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Harden to pass to Montejunas. Here's McCallum. And he gets it to go from the corner. McCallum's got his first basket of the night. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Fry. Down low. It's tipped. Nicholson with the bucket.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now Fry. He has 7. Harden outside. Now the pass to Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 10 points for the Wizards.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
An offensive rebound. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you? With a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Montejunas. Terrence Jones comes in for Robert Covington. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Ray McCallum. And it's the Wizard in for Cannon. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's the Wizard. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Rockets leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Thunder was superb. He ended with 31 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
James Harden, he's checked in for Daniels. Now, here's Fry, covered by Payton. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Houston with another.
A very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Magic trailed by 5. Here's the screen. Payton kicks to Harris. Inside to Vucevic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Kicks it out to Ariza. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Kept alive.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Oladipo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now here's Ariza. And here's Fry from the arc.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business.
Start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the 1.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Payton outside. They set the pick. At the elbow, it's Harris. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Ariza.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
For Orlando, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Now, here's Fry. He's tightly guarded. And off the Fry, and in it goes. Fry's got 14 points for the game.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Pick by Vucevic. Payton dishes to Harris. Takes it from 10. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Channing Fries checked in for Vucevic. Reese Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Williams in for Payton. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Howard with a screen on Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. Jumps up, and it's Williams throwing it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for the points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Harden gets to Ariza. Pass to Fry. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Carter. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
So for the Rockets, Monteunice is checked in for Howard. For Terrence Jones, and it's McCallum in for Trevor Ariza. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Oladipo. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the wizard. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. With that last huddle, you could see the coach is addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pump.
Here's McCallum. Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Harden kicks the Fry. And the three off target. Orlando trailing here. And here they go. Here's Harkless. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets a lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
No good from Fry.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 10 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Houston?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. All stolen. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Canaan. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Cannon out there with McCallum. And it's Harden in at the free spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Howard, the pass to Harden. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Houston making some changes. Ariza comes in for Ray McCallum. And it's the Wizard in for Isaiah Cannon. Had to change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in for Nicholson. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
They set the pick. Peyton dishes to Harris. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Fry kicks to Howard, and it's Ariza in the corner. He's looking for Howard and finds him. From 7, it's hauled in by the Magic. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
Fry passes to Jones, and it's Ariza in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
That one goes. Count it.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possession. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Payton dishes to Harris, and stolen by Fry. And Harden wide open, he shoots. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Out to Payton. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Harden outside. Pass to Fry. Ariza kicks to Fry. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Wizard. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Here's Gordon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. They can earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, here's Fry, covered by Payton. It's tipped. And Fry gets to Ariza. He's looking for Howard and finds him. 4 on the clock. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Tired legs can affect you at the defensive end. I think that's what's happening right here.
As we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here's Payton, guarded by Fry. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. Payton outside. Back to Harris. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Some fantastic numbers for Harris. 22 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Ariza dishes to Harden. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Oladipo kicks to Payton to take the lead. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
For 3, Fry carries it from outside.
Crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
The Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep, it is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Ariza. sinks it.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs crashing the glass, but I want everyone else getting back on defense. No fast break point for the rest of the game. You got it?
Payton passes to Harris. Shoots a three. They get it back. Here's Gordon. Money!
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but the foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both in a 4-point ballgame.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, it certainly seemed the entire team stayed with the game plan and stayed focused to try to play at the pace you're looking to.
Yeah, he did a good job. Very good job. We tried to put the ball in as possible. We couldn't get off first rebound. So. Stuck with it. 4 quarters and grinded it out.
A terrific win. Congratulations, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. That about does it for